$600 billion. That's how much businesses lose each year because of corporate espionage. It's a huge number, and most people don't even realize this kind of spying exists in the corporate world. But the truth is, companies are constantly at war with each other, not just in the marketplace, but behind the scenes too. Information is power, and in business, some will go to extreme lengths to get it. So what exactly is corporate espionage? How does it work, and who's behind it? Today, we're diving into the shadowy world of corporate spies, where real-life cases reveal just how far companies will go to outsmart their rivals. You might be surprised by what we uncover. Corporate espionage is like spying, but in the business world. Companies secretly gather information about their competitors to get an edge over them. This can include anything from stealing trade secrets, copying product designs, or hacking into computer systems. Unlike regular competition, where companies try to outdo each other fairly, corporate espionage is sneaky and often illegal. Why do companies do it? Because information is incredibly valuable. Knowing what a competitor is working on, what their plans are, or how they make their products can save a company time and money, and even help them dominate the market. Corporate espionage can be done by outsiders, like hackers, or insiders, like employees who are paid off to leak secrets. The methods can be as simple as going through someone's trash or as complex as installing spyware on their computers. So, why should you care? Because these secret battles can affect everything from the price of the products you buy to the stability of the global economy. Now, let's look at some real-life examples where companies went to extreme lengths to spy on their rivals. One of the most infamous cases of corporate espionage happened in the auto industry. Back in the 1990s, Volkswagen was caught in a major scandal involving General Motors, GM. It all started when Jose Ignacio Lopez, a top executive at GM, jumped ship to Volkswagen, but he didn't leave empty-handed. He allegedly took thousands of confidential documents with him. These documents contained critical information about GM's plans, production processes, and future models. Volkswagen used this stolen information to gain a competitive advantage, potentially saving themselves millions in research and development costs. The scandal eventually blew up, leading to lawsuits and a settlement that cost Volkswagen over $100 million. But the damage was already done. GM's secrets were out, and Volkswagen had benefited. With just this case, we can see just how far companies are willing to go to get ahead. But this isn't the only story of corporate espionage that shook the world. There's another case that's still making headlines today. The tech world has its own high-stakes espionage drama, and Huawei is right at the center of it. As one of the leading companies in 5G technology, Huawei has been accused of stealing trade secrets from various companies, including US tech giants like T-Mobile. The allegations are serious, claiming that Huawei engaged in a pattern of corporate spying to boost its own technology and gain a competitive edge in the race for 5G dominance. One of the most notorious incidents involved Huawei employees allegedly trying to steal T-Mobile's trade secrets related to a robot called Tappy, which was used to test smartphones. The situation escalated into a legal battle, with T-Mobile winning millions in damages. But the accusations didn't stop there. Governments around the world, particularly in the US, have raised concerns that Huawei's technology could be used for spying, not just on other companies, but on entire nations. So even in the world of tech, the stakes are incredibly high. With billions of dollars on the line and the future of global communication at stake, corporate espionage in the tech industry is a game with no rules. In today's digital world, corporate spies have an arsenal of tools at their disposal. Gone are the days of just sneaking into offices or digging through trash. Now, the game has gone high-tech. Cyber espionage is one of the most common methods where hackers break into company networks to steal sensitive information. They use tools like malware, phishing emails, and spyware to access data without being detected. But it's not just about hacking. Social engineering is another technique where spies manipulate people into giving up confidential information. For example, a spy might pose as an IT technician and trick an employee into revealing their password. There are also insider threats, where employees are bribed or blackmailed into leaking company secrets. Even old-school tactics like physical surveillance are still in play. Private investigators might follow key executives, tap their phones, or bug their offices. Industrial spies also use front companies to hide their true intentions while gathering intelligence. With such a wide range of tools and techniques, corporate espionage has become a sophisticated and dangerous game. Now that we've seen how spies operate, let's take a look at the Sony Pictures hack. In 2014, Sony Pictures became the victim of one of the most infamous cyber espionage attacks in history. The hack wasn't just about stealing secrets, it was about causing chaos. The attackers, later linked to North Korea, hacked into Sony's computer systems and leaked a massive amount of sensitive data. This included unreleased films, private emails, and personal information of employees. The leak caused a media frenzy, exposing embarrassing details and putting Sony in a tough spot. The motive behind the attack was linked to Sony's film The Interview, a comedy that depicted the assassination of North Korea's leader. The hackers demanded the movie be pulled from release, and when Sony initially agreed, it showed the world the power of cyber espionage to influence global events. The attack cost Sony millions of dollars in damages and forever changed how companies view cybersecurity. Corporate espionage is a threat that isn't going away anytime soon. As long as there's competition in the business world, companies will continue to look for ways to get ahead, even by unethical means. The stories we've explored show just how serious and damaging this kind of spying can be. As we've seen, the stakes in corporate espionage can be incredibly high, making it a silent but deadly force in the business world. So what are your thoughts on these real-life spy stories? Let us know in the comments. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and we will see you in the next one.